Testing, testing, one, two, three. I have the CBC streaming service now? What? Okay, whatever. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? It's probably not my favorite YouTuber here, and welcome back to Wandavision. We got a new episode. Um, so I assume we're in the 80s now, and I think that's about Full House, right? All that I remember, I don't remember much about Full House. I remember that I tried to watch a couple episodes before to kind of as an attempt to relive my childhood, but then I realized that the jokes were incredibly bad, and I was like, why did I even like this as a kid? I guess it's because I was a stupid kid. But Smudgy, not right now. Not just as I start the podcast, okay? Hang on. Okay. Anyway, so, what was I saying? It's okay, Smudge. Okay, anyway. So I just remember in Full House there's like a scene where Joey and Jesse, the double J's, are doing their commercial and they're advertising the smell of the 90s. I guess because the 90s were just starting or whatever. I don't know. But Smitty, like not right now. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, is the episode not here? Okay, no, the episode's here. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're at episode 4. I think I mentioned before how I'm not trying to look at theory videos because I don't want, because pretty much theory videos are always going to be better than what's actually happening. But I did watch a few videos talking about, like how good it is and how Marvel has done good with this, and because that's talking about what actually happened in the show rather than what could happen but probably won't, because the fans are always more creative than the creators, even when it comes to Marvel. But he talked about how Herb, which is the name of the guy, I didn't even realize that his name was Herb. Um, when he was cutting that wall, he said like, it could be. And Vision was calling him out on cutting too far into the hedge, and he's cutting into the wall. Even though I don't think I don't know, whatever. Was there even a hedge above it? But he's talking about how it might just be like an overreaction of his character, but it also might have something to do with, Vision starting to get through the wall. He's starting to see, and I didn't even notice that glitch where Vision's telling Wanda, "I think something's wrong here," and then it backs up and it like glitches out for a bit. Even my mom asked me like, "Are we ever gonna find out what's actually happening here?" And I'm like, I think so. Just gotta wait a bit. It's only episode 3 of 9, and now it's 4 of 9. Oh crap! Wait, what? Wait, okay. Wait, wait. So episode 4 is literally called "We Interrupt This Program," and that looks like the woman from episode 3 that got kicked out. Monica Rambeau, tasked with a special assignment regarding sentient weapons, goes missing. Wait, no, I don't want the program to be interrupted. I want to go and see Wanda and Vision do the 80s. Because I was thinking, I mentioned how like we're gonna run out of decades. Episode 4 would be the 80s, episode 5 would be the 90s, episode 6 would be the 2000s, episode 7 would be the 2010, episode 8 would be the 2020s, episode 9 would be the 2030s, and whatever. Okay, let's just watch. Okay, so if you have your own copy, put the time set to 0 and press play. Wait, what was that? Wait, hang on, I'm just gonna check the recording. Testing, testing, un, deux, trois. Alright, everything seems okay, so if you have your own copy, put the time tower to 0 and press play right now. Disney Plus Original. The subtitles are gone. Oh no, they're here. It's just the volume was in the way. This isn't previously, this is from 2 episodes ago. Oh, so she was the woman who said, like, I don't really know what I'm doing here, and that was more than a throwaway line. I remember, like, I didn't realize that the whole I don't even know what I'm doing here was meant to be notable until it was mentioned in the previously trailer, which I think is, I don't know. Did anyone actually see that line and think that it was actually something? I feel like even if you did, then it's kind of like a bit weird, but the previous trailer really calls it out. So is this going to be like she disappears to be on that show? Like, is it going to be what was happening while Wanda and Vision show was going on? Oh, hey, it's not the Marvel thing, whatever. It's not the Marvel. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Wait, was she on a plane? Okay, okay. I thought that she was on a plane for a second. I thought there was gonna be Because you know how they always mention, like, like people are all like, what about people who are on airplanes or boats or whatever? Do they fall into the water or the air? And they're like, maybe, Jesus Christ. But maybe Hulk like put them down on the ground somewhere safe, and this was going to be an example of that because it looked like she was on an airplane or something, even though that wouldn't make sense if she was on an airplane anyway. Did it used to be a school and now it's a hospital or whatever? Because that looked like a school kid. Jeez, yeah, man. Like a whole bunch of people, like humanity doubling would be just as chaotic as humanity being cut in half. See, I do like that, even in Avengers Endgame, like Spider-Man says that he felt like he passed out, like, because like so many, many people have an idea of the afterlife and stuff like that, and would it be like worse or better than our current life? But excuse me, chances are when you die, it's literally just like when you're asleep but before you're dreaming, or when you're asleep and put to surgery. Because I remember the first time that I was a kid and it was to get some fillings into my teeth. I was put to sleep. And it was the first situation where I went through like being asleep without dreaming. And I realized like, was that what it feels like before you're born? There's the Marvel logo. It is depressing to think about, but honestly, like, if the alternative is hell, I think, and who knows, I like to think, not just think, I know that eventually, heat death of the universe is a Google years away. We're definitely going to figure out how to avoid it. And before that, humanity is just going to perfect society, and then they're going to figure out how to bring people back from the dead, and they're going to figure out how to even bring us back from the dead. They're going to figure it out, and then we're all going to be happy, living in a utopian society. Why are the crosses upside down? Are they making fun of Christianity? I don't know. That's cool though, because I was disappointed in Avengers Endgame that we never saw the effects of people being brought back. We saw them being dusted in Avengers Infinity War, but we didn't see them being brought back. In Spider-Man Far From Home, we saw some people being brought back, but it was like very rapid and it like wasn't really, like it wasn't like that where it was very clearly something. I don't know. Because it is weird, because like I remember like Deadpool 2, the cast were talking about if their characters would survive the snap, and the only one that they all seemed like they were saying like, nah, the metal guy would die dishonorably, I might add, but then like they all seem to agree that Domino would survive because her power is luck, she has good luck, so if it came to 50-50, she'd probably survive. If it came to 99% her dying, she'd probably still survive. But in the end, it seems almost like it would actually be luckier for you to be one of the people who got dusted, because then you get brought back and you essentially have your life extended 5 years. Because like let's say if you die in 2083, but immortality is invented in 2085, then you'd have to then if you got dusted and you got brought back 5 years later, then you would have lived to see that year. It's weird to think about. I don't know. Unless if something else causes you to die, I don't know, like car accident or whatever. But then again, maybe it's best that you die before they discover immortality, because then they discover how to bring people back from the dead much later once they've already perfected society, meaning that you don't have to be brought through crap. But then again, maybe you'd be an essential part of helping to make society utopia. I just hold on to the hope that, like, even if it takes like septillions of years, eventually humanity will get their crap together and figure it out. Honestly, I just feel like, it's kind of like how a lot of religious people feel, I guess. It's just like, if you don't have that hope, then what do you have to hold on to? So her mom died. She didn't get dusted, and then she died later, right? I hope that's not like she committed suicide or something. Okay, well this is interesting. It's interesting so far. What pretty much got me hooked is the I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying, but the thing that got me hooked was the whole Thanos dusting connection. That cliffhanger to Avengers Infinity War is really what made the MCU. Like it's what made I've said this before, like I was born after Jurassic Park and Toy Story and all those big movies. I feel like the only big movie that's actually changing culture that I actually was alive during a time before it came out is Avengers Infinity War. Now, that movie is definitely going to be remembered, supposedly, if humanity gets to live another year. I don't know. I'm still disappointed that we're not seeing Wanda and Vision. I like the little sitcom gimmick, but whatever. I guess at this point, it's like they're expecting the viewers to be like my mom was and be like, "Oh my God, can you just answer some questions?" And it's like, whatever. What's a G-man? I'm gonna look it up. The G-Man is a mysterious recurring character in the Half-Life series of first-person shooter. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's at the town that Wanda and Vision are living in. So she's gonna be sent in there, like undercover, and then Wanda found out, which is why she kicked her out. I'm not saying that Wanda's in the right to do that at all. I think that everyone's kind of come to an agreement that she's gonna be the like villain. I think it'd be cool if she's like the next big villain, like she replaces Thanos. We need more female villains. We need more dynamics where it's a male hero against a female villain. Everyone was crying about how Nightmare in Doctor Strange 2 might be female, but hey, a male hero against two female villains? Can you name any media that does that? I mean, there's that one episode of Numberjacks where it's like two male heroes against one female villain, which is kind of similar. So there's some sort of force field. Oh, that was the helicopter. It was the helicopter. It was the helicopter. Oh, it's starting to make sense. They're putting stuff together. Oh my God. Oh, it's like when you awkwardly, from experience, it's like when you try to film your computer with your video camera and then it looks like crap. Then her hand just gets disintegrated. It's like, no, it's Thanos again. She got pulled in. Wanda's like, hey, you find out my secret, you come in. But if you blow it, you're out. Sounds like a really weird idea. Because what if they blow it? Maybe that's how they defeat Wanda in the end, is that they get pulled in and then they blow it so bad that like it's just like that's the end and Wanda's screwed. She can't even rewind time. Who the frick is that? Wait, is she one of the frickin' people from the Thor movies? I saw the Cosmonaut Variety Hours review. Is she a frick? I don't think she is. I hope not. I'm just gonna keep the recording of what I have so far. You don't have to do anything. Future me, stop in now. There we go. Oh, right when a door opens. Okay. I think it is. She looks too similar to that girl from the first two Thor movies. Cosmonaut Variety Hour said that one of the main reasons why Thor 3 was good was because they got rid of the human sword response. What? Wait, is that like, isn't there another thing? Hydra or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've like, what's Nick Fury part of? Shield. That's what I was thinking. Shield. Yeah. Duh. Sorry. Does Hydra stand for something? I don't even know. Okay, what were they sending more stuff in? Does Wanda like find like the colorful toy helicopter and airplanes every single day, and it's like her patrolling the streets, just cleaning it up? I don't know. It's a good thing Wanda finds them, eh? So the beekeeper. What was the beekeeper, and why was the guy choking in episode one? What were the triggers for those? Is Wanda or Vision gonna show up in this episode at all? I feel like it's gonna be at the very. Oh, dip! We still got 20 minutes left. But remember, like 6 of those minutes are gonna be taking up credits, and since this episode is really long, it's probably gonna take up like freaking 15 minutes. You know, the episode's probably almost over already, if we're being honest. I have to leave for an appointment in 35 minutes, so well, I mean, it's gonna be over by then if there's only 20 minutes left or 21 minutes, whatever. It's gonna drive me crazy the fact that I don't actually know for certain if she's the Thor character, but I feel like everyone's gonna think that. Like in other people's reaction videos, are they gonna think that she's the Thor movie? Does anyone even remember her? I feel like even if people were to point it out, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, I don't know who that is." Oh, hey, our first glimpse of them actually being in the episode, even if it was just Wanda, I think. In old TV, that's why we gotta keep. Hey, Mom, are you listening to this? That's why we keep the VCR and it's the beekeepers. The beekeepers. Sounds like he said sewer, but he said sewers. Oh, they're going under. Oh, okay, that's clever. They're going under the force field. You know, many people do say like, why don't they just dig under the force field? And it's like, we could use sewers that already exist. What would it take to actually create a huge tunnel that goes under? But then again, maybe it would be as simple as you literally going right up to the force field and then just digging under just a little bit, and then people crawl through. It's just a bit of claustrophobia for like 20 seconds or however long it takes for you to just dive on through. I guess that wouldn't really help, older people and people who are disabled, but like, it's a start. It's like the good place. I feel like it would have been better if they first convinced the judge that there are good people being wrongly sent to the bad place, and then show that humans can improve, even the bad ones can improve. Like, save the people who you can. Because if they screwed up the improvement test, does Mr. Rogers still get tortured forever? Like, whatever. Are they gonna like send some sort of signal or whatever, and that's what's gonna cause the guy to choke? This is probably embarrassing on her end. It's like, this is your fantasy, living in a 50s sitcom. Why are we watching I Love Lucy 50s sitcom? Hey guys, you gotta pay attention, you're missing all the good jokes. Well, thank God the Big Bang happened. There's even recorded laughter. Like, what's the point of having the recorded laughter? Can the character sense that? Or maybe it's like a subconscious calming thing or whatever. It's like a reset. It's like something that stops them from questioning things, even though recorded laughter should supposedly make people actually question things. I guess the whole sitcom thing was running a bit dry, so I guess it is good that they're whatever. Hey, what about the guy choking? I thought there was going to be something that would cause the guy to choke. Oh yeah, that was from the end of episode one. Okay. Okay, see. And then they're gonna radio in, and that's gonna be Wanda hearing over the radio. But what caused the guy to choke? I don't understand. The show is great. I knew it was good before, but now, like, they're actually going in. Because, there are so many premises, but then it's like, what if you actually boil it down? It's like, like if you had a machine that could control luck, how do you know that it's not just that it doesn't actually do anything and it's just regular luck happening to sync in with what you had the settings on? It's like once you actually boil it down and actually go into weird premises, is that they're coming up with fan theories. They're coming up with the fan theories. These are the fan theories. Oh no, whatever they come up with is going to be better than what's actually happening. Or whatever the actual fan theories are online is better than this stupid thing. What do you mean hexagon? Is that like, the weird force field is from hexagons or whatever? What just happened? Oh, that's her. Yeah, there you go. No, that one's a 1960s sitcom. You literally have 3 episodes to work with. Or are there multiple episodes? Are there like 70 episodes and we only got to see 3, the best one from each decade? What is barf? That's the helicopter, yeah. Once an episode barf. What the heck does that mean? Roughly? Just say roughly. Barf just sounds weird. I know that roughly is an extra syllable, but the th in the middle is kind of makes it 1.5, which is still more than one, but whatever, screw you. I know barf ends with F too. I gotta stop saying the word barf. Jimmy Olsen's here too? That's awesome. Where's Superman? You guys gonna radio in just about now. I feel like I feel like I want to rewatch episodes 1, 2, and 3 with my mom and someone else again before we watch episode 4, just so that everything sinks in. Yeah, come on. It's like when I'm at work and like people, we all have our own sections, but sometimes when we have nothing to do, we pop in and help clean up someone else's section, and then they're just like, "Thank you." But when I say th so like, like it's best to just say you're welcome or say it quietly or sometimes just stay silent or whatever, smile. But instead, I just get yeah. It's like, "Thank you." Yeah. Frick. Ooh, so the force field does go under, Jesus. But he didn't get transformed. Oh, he does get transformed. But the transformation gets sucked back in. What the frick is that? Oh, it's the rope. The rope didn't go through. Beekeeper man, no! Oh, this is great. I love it. 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 It's rewind time, everybody. Is he gonna get sucked in and become a character? It's like, why is everything black and white? Rewind time, he's gonna become a character. Why does he have bees around him? So weird to think about, like, you might just be not even in a sitcom, but literally like that movie, but it's like people watching aren't controlling you. You're controlling yourself subconsciously, and they're the ones trying to figure it all out. Are they gonna get sucked into the sitcom and they're not gonna actually care about their job? Oh, this sitcom's so sweet. What do you mean twins? That was the first one, you idiot. Okay, I hate this character. Kill her off. This is where she gets kicked out, so she's safe. She's back in the real world. Did you not see the guy choking in the first episode? Those credits didn't happen in the actual episode, though. So we actually know more. We actually saw more of episode 3 than they saw so far. This is from a different angle. Can you stop saying who are you? Smudgy, this is getting interesting. Come on, it's okay. Ooh, this has the budget of a movie. Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A lovely day for a neighbor. Wanda is a villain. Wanda is a villain. Wanda is a villain. Wanda is a villain. Oh, it looks like she had Scarlet Witch's powers for a second. Is Wanda gonna forget? Like she doesn't even really know what she's doing. I want you to leave. Is she gonna expel herself? I'm wondering how is this gonna end, Like not just this episode, but the show. I'm upset that we're probably not gonna get a season 2. And if we do, how would they even do it? My remote control is low battery. Great. As long as the show keeps running, I don't even need it to pause. Unless if I need to check the recording. You know what? I might as well do it. Okay. Future me stopping now. There's only 8 minutes left. The show's gonna end soon. Why can't it just run for another 8 minutes? Sitcoms glitching style or whatever. I don't even know. She had to rush home, back in the real world. Geez, like imagine, like you just essentially woke up from a coma, and the first thing that you get is being shone in light by a freaking helicopter. I know that's just trying to find whatever. Was that reshot? Looks like she reshot. Shh. I almost dropped the S bomb. It's the oh my god. Oh, oh. She's literally having visions, dead corpse. Indestructible head, huh? Can't go on vacation. Can't escape here. That's a dream partner right there. Just saying I have everything under control. I thought it was going to end right there. So is Vision brought back to life, but he's in a dead corpse and doesn't even realize it? Wanda essentially has a fake Mind Stone in her own reality. Now that's a superpower. She get the reduced to atoms Mind Stone and put it back into Vision's simulated head or whatever. Oh, here are the credits. Oh, okay, whatever. All right, so I guess the next episode is when we do 80s Full House. Based on the Marvel comics. Which one? All right. Oh, Jesus. Red, green, and blue. Well, I just clapped, but I'm not sure if you heard it. I don't want to make it too loud, sorry. Okay. That was WandaVision, episode 4. Crap's going down. I really want to just drop the S-bomb, but whatever. Even though my whole channel is demonetized until I get whatever 1,000 subscribers, and then like what, like 10,000 watch minutes in the past year or whatever. But like, I feel like I don't know. What is this like? YouTube has to do an inspection of my channel to make sure that I'm even monetizing friendly. Like freaking frick you. I get emails from YouTube saying, "Hey, congratulations on reaching this many subscribers. This is how your channel did in the past year. Tell us how we can improve." I'll tell you how you can improve. Give us our money back. Like what the frick? Like I hated when that like they demonetized everyone with under 1,000 subscribers, and they're like, 99% of people were making less than $100 a month anyway. And I was like, well, what about frickin' me? And $99 a month is still a lot. What about 99.99, eh? Frick you. I hate you. And does that include people who like don't who like have a channel but don't actually upload? Like whatever, I don't care, whatever. Who cares? So the show has definitely changed a lot since episode 1 and 2. I feel like, it's kind of weird. I feel like the episodes are like I'm enjoying the episodes less and less, but that's not to me saying that I think that's dropping insane in quality or that's bad. It's just that, episode 1, episode 2, I really just needed something like episode 1 and 2 to lift my spirits up. Then episode 3 was just kind of more of the same. I kind of knew what to expect. Then episode 4, obviously I didn't expect all that. But at the same time, I hated the girl with the glasses. Like I hate like people who are like that. They're just like what was that? Like I hated the scene where she asked him if he wanted a kid or whatever, and then he starts fantasizing about it, and then he's like, "Oh, Chip? Oh, okay." Like what the frick was that? Screw off. Like if people were saying bring back the humans, chances are they meant bring back the humans, but actually give them a better personality. So I feel like I'm obsessing too much over it. Personal reasons, yes, of course, but whatever. I remember Jeremy Johns when he made that video about everything that Marvel had announced for Phase 3, and he was talking about he couldn't wait for the Infinity Saga to be over so that he could look at his Blu-ray collection and be like, look at that monstrosity, that's enormous and incredible. No one really uses Blu-rays anymore. I have an entire shelf load of superhero stuff, and I regret it because I wish that I just got it all digital. And most of them do come digital, but not all of them. My Avengers Endgame, I could have gotten it digitally. I could have waited till the end of 2024 apparently before it expired, and I couldn't get it digitally anymore. I don't think the actual digital copies expire. It's just the amount of time that you have before you can get it. Like I remember once I got a DVD and it's like it expires in like 10 days. I was like, geez, how long has this been on the shelf? Do they actually keep track of that? Do they take them off the shelf if they're already past the expiry date? Imagine if you got them literally on the last day that you could get the digital stuff and then you just didn't bother to look at it. Ooh, Quebec help. Ontario, 2021 Marvel, Pandavision. This show's great. And I was saying, like Jeremy Jones talking about the Infinity Saga, that's all done. All that stuff is done, except for Inhumans. But that became a TV show that I guess no one cares about. I feel like Marvel's going to ignore all the shows from now on, except for Agents of Shield. That was apparently a big thing in Captain America: The Winter Soldier or something. And then there was what else? What else was there? Um, I feel like they're gonna do stuff with Daredevil possibly. And then I don't know. Maybe they'll. I mean, maybe they'll do something with that Defenders thing. I don't know. Iron Fist, whatever. Even Honest Trailer said next time Iron Fist, next time. Maybe at the end of this saga they'll bring it all together. Unless if all the actors die. But again, the actors and the characters aren't the same people. Whatever. If Elizabeth Olsen dies, the entire future of the MCU is just screwed. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be making jokes out of the fact that Chadwick Boseman died. It's just like, Jesus, man. Like, I feel like they had so much stuff planned with Black Panther, and now it's like, oh, now we just gotta do it with the next Black Panther. Okay, whatever. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment down why. Subscribe so you know my next video where podcast comes out or whatever. And, yeah. Bye-bye, guys. And starting again now. And starting again now.